I know I'm flipping through it quicker than you'd read, but I figured if you're really interested in reading, you just pause it. But essentially, you play with the Move controller. You can bring up a tablet, look at different things, you know, layouts, power rigs, all that stuff, the different clubs, different kind of practices you can do. Right now, this is really all you can do. Well, I'll show you one more thing you can do, but so if you miss the ball entirely, this is what happens. It just kind of shows you a bad angle. You can just knock the ball off the tee. Obviously, you've seen I already hit the ball backwards, so it goes to show that, you know, that stuff does actually have a layout in this view here. I find the easiest way to really hit the ball is just to hold it one hand, your lead arm, and just like in real life, it slices to the outside for me. But as you can see in the screen, 208 yards, just under 230, which this club is expected to do 230 if you have a full clean swing, which obviously a slight slice will make that go away. That's me continuously missing. See, went 209 yards before it landed. It's in the rough. And then you can just press circle, bring it back instead of watching a bad hit. So I do like that you don't have to sit here and watch through every hit if you don't want to. But you can slice it, hook it on purpose, you know, if you want. So say you really want to slice it to the outside. See? Alright. You can hit with every club in practice. You get 1, 3, 5, and then 3 all the way through the 9 irons pitch. Alright. From what I've seen, you can only get one putter right now. I will show you some practice range. Yes. Alright.
What would you like to do next?
So let's do approach.
Of course.
Those are different modes you can practice. You can practice from up here on top. Okay. Now this part, what's kind of cool is that you can actually move your ball where you want. The scenery is great. I mean, yes, it's not very realistic, but it really gives you the sense of scale when you're out here. You know, I'm just a little bit worried that perhaps maybe you get used to swinging here and then you go out in the course and you're trying to carry it over, but so far it really feels like the same mechanics. Which you can tell from my missing. Pretty accurate. Alright, so if I wanted to, I think I could go to where that was hit, but I'm trying to remember. Alright, so bring up this menu by just lifting your club up. I'm going to hit ball in cup, circle, and I'm going to hit move ball. If you change the cup, I don't even see, I don't think it... Oh, okay. I haven't seen this one. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we just moved it to the front. So I don't know how to put the backspin on here. I should just get underneath it would be enough. But alright. Okay. So we were just hitting from up there. This is where my second shot was when I came up. After you make the hit. So here, after you make the hit, before it brings you to the next menu, you raise up your golf club, and you can go to the next shot. See how at the end of my club you see the red flag? So they automatically regulate how much power you can actually hit. The tip of this red, I think, is the most it's going to let you go. And that's so that you don't overshoot the hole by a ton and start chasing. If your club is a little bit off alignment, which mine is right now, you shake it. It's still off a little bit, but it's not too bad of a putter anyhow. Oh, I guess it's horrible for putting. Alright. So if I bring this up, see how it says continue? Before it went to the next menu, so I hit circle. Okay. Continue. And add it again. Okay. Alright, next. Alright, so now I want to do ball cup, and I'm going to move the ball. Okay, now I can put it wherever I want, right? Let's see, I want to do the bunker here. Okay. So, the button that's underneath your thumb, there in the center, address mode. When you have it in practice mode, you're not going to hit the ball, okay? And it's really going to let you get a sense of your swing. Blue is contact, red is a miss, okay? Alright, now it doesn't mean blue is good contact, it just means it's contact. Alright? You're ready for your shot, hit address mode again. Alright, hold up my controller, go to continue. Now I'm there. Okay. Alright. Continue. Alright. So now once more. Move ball. Where's the where I want to go? Okay. And now, what happens if you don't hit continue is the ball will just go back to where you just hit it from. So let's watch, for instance, here. Okay. It's not going to because I sank it. Alright. Obviously the putt's the putt, and then here. Now let's go. Let's go to the main area. I'm gonna show you a course. It's not gonna let me play.
What would you like to do next?
Alright.
Okay then.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Reception.
What would you like to do next?
Hey, see my guy over there? I mean, it's not my guy, but a guy.
Courses?
Course
Sure.
looks like I can't do anything because obviously
Select.
it's
Bye
on
for now.
pre-order right now.
Ah, hi there. I'm going to be your caddy today. It's a beautiful day.
And these
Hope
emblems
your
right
score
here,
will be just as beautiful.
obviously to show you which way.
Can we set out now?
Which becomes helpful.
So, are you ready? Let's do this.
Yes. you can move about in the environment as well.
Third hole. Par 3 for this one.
I mean, look at that. So here's another cool thing. Now let me see. Alright. So, oops. Alright. Okay. And then look at this view. How sweet is this? I mean, look at, she's right down there, looking up at us. I mean, how cool. And then you can even see a little mini map. It's like being a giant. The camera. The stands. The grandstands. Look at all the cart marks. Mountains in the background. Obviously you don't see all the other holes, but this is just for this one. And it shows you the green layout. Amazing. I love it. I would love to see like Detroit like this, you know, Seattle, Washington, you know, any of these cities, the coastline. Be nice if we got the scale like that. Alright, so now the thing is, they don't let you do anything. See? When you press the button to go away from practice. See, right now I'm in practice mode, but you can't make contact with the ball. And when you press the button to go out of practice mode, see, address mode, takes you to leaving. And if we were to go back in, we would see another hole.
Welcome.
You know, a different hole.
What would you like to do right now?
But
Courses? Sure.
different courses.
Please select an item from the menu to change the regulations.
There you go. Cup. Clubs your caddy. Average. Difference high score. And obviously start round. Let's see what other
Is there
has.
something else? So, how can I help you?
I don't know what that is.
Options? Of course. Please choose what you'd like. Certainly. Bye for now.
Later. So, let's say I want to stand back on the ball, forward on the ball. You don't have much room in your living room or bedroom. You can move forward, hold the start button down to reset the camera, and then you can go back to your original position in the room. Okay. So just press the button, bring it back. From what I've seen, it hasn't let you adjust the T, but maybe that's what that option is in the other menu. Practice miss. I find when you swing full like you would in real life, I don't think I'm really missing that much. I think it's just it's not able to pick up with the motion accurately, you know, like it lags just enough to offset the position of the club. can hear a slight noise when you're tapping the ground, and if you have vibration on, it will vibrate your controller. Mine's off, so I don't feel it. Not by choice, it's just for whatever reason that's what it's set up. See if we can get it to slice over that right wall. Oh. I was trying to hurry up and hit that plane. Okay. Just trying to go under the basket. Ouch. So that's at 86%, just over 70 yards. It's at 100%, obviously offline to the left, just under 80 yards. So you're talking the max distance is a straight shot, not too lofted. Right there, see that 81, 82, but we're on the second story too. So I've checked to see if I can do a punch, and I haven't really been able to manage it. And I don't know if it's because, see, I'm losing my club here when I'm moved up on the ball. Yeah, kind of had it there. Again. Jesus. Right. There's see, but then it doesn't look like it right there. Which is as flat as a punch. Yeah, let's see. That was all wrist right there, you know, no swing. So maybe you can play lazy if you want. Just playing lazy, all wrist. Oh yeah, you don't have to swing at all. This is me just flick of the wrist. Just like this, flick of the wrist in real life. Okay, 160. Flick of the wrist. Might not be swinging in real life if I'm hitting like that. Flick of the wrist. Oh yeah, take it. It's gonna be about 225. Too short. That's about a half swing. With the right arm. One more drive this time with the left arm. Full swing. The thing you gotta be careful about playing this is stepping on your cord. I have stepped on my cord playing this than I have with any other game. Alright. Mainly because you want to keep the cord behind you so it's not hanging in your swing path. And it kind of naturally just goes underneath the back of your left heel. Knees okay. I know my club looks extremely closed because it is. When I golf in the real world, I keep it closed about like this. Which open. Which I mean, this is obviously. This is open. Oops. Right. The swing does feel good though if you really want to put a good swing onto it. You know, there's not a lot of weight to these controllers, so alright. Hopefully that piques your interest. And by the way, that's the area that you practice your chips and stuff.